Call Chris Hansen. We caught us a predator. This is Predator 2 on Stinger Madness.
What's that smell?
I don't know about you, but I'm thirsty as fuck. Thirsty as fuck.
Hey, look at these!
Thrill me.
If you come back in here, I'm gonna hit you with so many rights, you're gonna beg for a left.
Thrill me.
Beg for a left.
Thrill me.
Hey, look at these!
No! What? Hang on!
It stinks.
Hang on!
Get to the chopper!
Hello and welcome to Stinger Madness. Cut to the end. That's my intro.
Cut to the end. Good night, everybody. Tip your waitress on the way out.
We're all here. It's the same show as we do every week. Support us on Patreon. Go to Facebook.com, blah, 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 blah.
Thanks, Patreon people.
Yeah, thanks,
Thank
Patreon,
you.
guys. Yeah. Predator 2 from 1990, starring Danny Glover, Gary Busey, Bill Paxton, Maria Sanchko-Kumlamaya,
Maria Conchita Alonso.
Laura San Guacamo, and Adam Baldwin.
Adam Baldwin out of nowhere.
Yeah.
I don't understand why his career wasn't better.
More illustrious. I think D'Onofrio kind of stole all of his thunder.
Well, D'Onofrio's like a really good actor. Adam Baldwin's just a tall guy.
Yeah, right.
I think Adam Baldwin's done pretty well,
Yeah,
considering
for-
he's mostly just a tall guy who's got good hair. Like he was in Full Metal Jacket. That's a pretty big deal.
So he's Adam West, basically.
Oh, no, Adam West is...
Tall guy with gray hair.
Yeah, I feel like Baldwin did better than Adam
I think
West.
I think so.
Yeah, the Full Metal Jacket and Firefly were both pretty big deals, so
Yeah.
he did all right, that one.
We're going to dive right into this. Sam, what have you got as far as your boring bullshit for Predator 2?
Well, Schwarz is going to not return.
No, he's not in this film.
Yeah. Producers would say that Joel Silver produced it, and he wanted to keep the budget exactly the same as the first.
Right. Joel Silver, major producer.
And so that means McTiernan can't come back either because they
Right.
both wanted too much money. Allegedly, the other side of it is that McTiernan and Schwarz said, no, the script sucked and they didn't want to do it.
Yeah, I'm weird. Predator in L.A.
How many years is it between the first Predator and the second one?
Not very many.
Okay, so there's not going to be like a huge money difference.
I thought Predator 1, or Predator, was 86?
86 or 87.
Right
this
after
is
Commando,
90.
I believe.
Yeah, but then McTiernan does Die Hard, so
Right.
his price tag shot up to $2 million to do a
right,
picture.
Sure. And
And
Schwarz, even though Schwarz was a deal, still in 86, it wasn't mega Schwarz. I mean, we hadn't gotten to obviously The True Lies.
Sure. Well, the thing
Terminator
with
2.
Terminator 2, which is happening almost simultaneously to this. So,
Yeah.
so he did a good job choosing that one.
Yeah, probably better.
Better idea.
Right. 80s are over, man. I got to step up my action bullshit.
Yeah, so instead they bring in Danny Glover
Which,
and some other people from Lethal Weapon.
yeah, right.
The captain is like in the beginning. I don't know his name, but he's there.
Man, I mean, he is just Murtaugh
That's what I
throughout
was-
this entire thing.
I was just going to say, they didn't even bring in Danny Glover. They brought in Roger Murtaugh.
Right.
He's talking to himself the whole time about what he can see. And I think there is a certain amount of Danny Glover that he's a low talker, and so he just comes in to do ADR, and then he starts freewheeling, and they can't get rid of most of it. Like, stop breathing heavy. Why do you have to do... Have you heard anybody make more just noise in a movie that is obviously recorded in post-production than Danny Glover?
Too sexy. Antonio Banderas, of course.
I think he's loud enough that that's actually just live sound.
Oh, he's just doing flipping all over the place.
Yeah.
And okay, all right. What about JCVD? He makes a lot of sounds.
Those are live too.
Yeah,
I think he makes that loud enough that. No, that's post production. He's in slow motion in the shot.
Right. Yeah.
So that's more. I think that's more self-gratuitous.
I would say Shokasugi, but that's actually his lines. It just comes out as grunts and whistles.
Yes, they're getting away.
Right. What do we do now?
So they can't get McTiernan back, so they bring in Stephen Hopkins, who had just done Nightmare on Elm Street 5.
Which is okay. I mean, it's not like a career maker, Nightmare 5.
Nightmare 5 proves that you can do a movie on time and on budget if you're in a franchise like that,
Sure,
right? So that's what they've done.
Predator's kind of a bigger deal, I would think.
I don't think Predator's as big a deal as Nightmare.
All right. There's it could be argued either way, I guess.
Yeah. But originally, this film got NC-17 slapped because of all of the skinned people.
Okay, all right.
So they recut it. It got slapped with NC-17 again.
Okay.
So they recut it.
Okay.
Slapped with NC-17 again.
3 times?
20.
20 times! They pushed this back to the MPAA and said, how about this try?
I don't know that they pushed it back to the MPAA 20 times, but I know they had to recut it 20 times after they thought that they had a finished product.
Wow.
I would like to see that original before the first cut.
I have one beef with... actually, my entire beef with this film is that it's not violent enough. So, you know what? Thanks again, MPAA. You've made it's basically PG-13, other than a couple shots. Well, one shot of a lady having a real good time having sex. But
she's butt-ass naked in the next shot.
So that puts you into the R category immediately. But really, this thing is fucking tame, I think. It's funny that we should mention the MPAA. I'm going to toss out a fun fact. Did you know that the original cut for Taxi Driver went to the MPAA and they said NC-17? And Scorsese was like, okay, all right, motherfuckers. They said it was too bloody at the end. And so what he did was he changed the exposure on the film of the blood and made it have a sepia tone. And he sent back the exact same footage to them, and they're like, yeah, that's good. And he's like, you guys are fucking idiots.
Yeah.
This makes it so much fucking darker and grodier and nastier and more violent because I made it art. You people are stupid.
Yeah.
And then it goes on to become, one of the
Film
biggest films
history.
of all time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fun fact. What else you got to say?
Well, I mean, yeah, so there was... Because of that, there's probably a lot of really good Stan Winston work that got left on the floor. I'm thinking that we probably got to see Bill Paxton's head get ripped. I bet there was probably shots of spines coming out of bodies and things like that.
Right. Skinning.
And, this thing probably would be real hot shit.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't going to make it a better movie.
Thanks.
It was just going to make it more entertaining.
Thanks, MPA.
I bet they also had hanging wieners.
Hanging wieners.
Well, in the one shot with the Columbia drug lord where the Jamaican guys go in and try to get him and everybody's sitting there skinned afterwards, there probably were some skinned penises in there.
So, like, the Predator goes in and is like...
He skinned him alive.
So, he just skinned the penis or skinned the whole body?
He skinned the whole body. So you would obviously see the penises, but you don't see them in the shots.
Well, if you skin something, the penis comes all the way off.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't think you know how those work.
It's because I don't have one.
Yeah.
I would see that there'd be some lumps or something.
Yeah, no. And then if they were bleeding out upside down, they're not going to, have the same sort of
virility.
It's going to be like a worse than a cold pool, say.
Oh.
You're stuffing it, those late night Alex Jones penis extender pills into the dead guy's mouth to be like, hey, buddy, feel bad for you. Have some of this Alex Jones medicine.
Yeah, Alex Jones.
Dead guy
with no skin.
The frogs are gay. What else you got, Sam?
That's pretty much it. It ends up doing making money though.
Yeah,
$57 million against $30 million, despite being quite terrible. Universally panned. No critics liked it.
I would still say that that's probably a major disappointment. Like at the time of release, like, oh boy. I mean, because obviously, how long was it until AVP? 15 years, some shit like that, before anybody wanted to touch Predator again.
And you could see that they wanted to do AVP almost immediately after. Because they had there was some foreshadowing in this one.
Well, yeah, we'll get into that later, but also keep in mind the same kind of backstory was there with Freddy versus Jason. I mean, it took a long time.
Yeah.
So, Jackie, you, as we exposed on this podcast, you hadn't seen Predator, the first one, until like a year ago. I personally think Predator is one of the greatest movies of all time. not on like an ironic action bullshit level. I truly think it's a masterpiece as far as what it's trying to do and accomplishes. Now, you had not seen Predator 2 ever in history? I'm guessing that too.
Yeah, this is my first rodeo with the Predator 2.
Okay, all right, and expand on that. I don't know
Expand on that.
I don't know
Well,
where I was going.
let me expand on that, sir.
How are the costumes?
The costumes are shit. I'm just gonna say that it's like in the 90s, and I was a teenager in the 90s, and so I'm gonna say, did nobody's pants fit? For one?
No. Everybody's jackets are way too big. Like it's your dad's jacket.
It looks like they were borrowing clothes from much bigger people.
And from a different time as well. Like
Zoot Zoot Riot type of stuff.
Right. What are you guys doing all wearing derby caps in 1990s LA?
And
Is this LA
it seemed like
Confidential?
everybody who got killed had a necklace on.
Everybody was wearing necklaces.
Yeah.
Just all necklace people.
Tribal necklaces.
Yeah.
Like
That was hip then.
In 1990, I don't know if it was.
Apparently in the notes it was said that they had added as much of that as possible to get with the new generation. Like they even had a hip necklace on the Predator.
Because I thought the new generation in 1990 was like Fresh Prince's like very multicolored 8-ball jacket.
Sure.
I thought that's what was cool.
Ponchos.
Yeah, ponchos. What?
ponchos were cool in the 90s.
Yeah.
I don't
This
remember.
was like
fucking
when
had a
ponchos
poncho.
were really big. The poncho craze exploded right at around 1990.
How was that compared to the urban sombrero?
No, the ponchos were cool.
Yeah.
The urban sombrero is stupid.
Yeah. No.
People wore those. Like there was sport team ponchos. That's how big it got. Yeah. And then remember the starter jacket?
Yeah.
The poofy giant fucking thing that was like, wow, can you fit through a door in that jacket?
right.
Yeah.
We were over the members onlys at that point.
I will say I was a little disappointed in some of the blood work.
Yeah.
Especially when somebody would get cut in the face. It seemed like somebody just kind of took some ketchup and went
Kool-Aid
"Eh."
brush. The Kool-Aid brush.
The Kool-Aid brush instead of where are the claw marks? Obviously Predator's got some really gnarly nails. I'm pretty sure he didn't like palm the guy in the face.
Yeah.
Yeah, you talked to the MPAA about that,
Yeah.
apparently.
Yeah. Those
Fuckers.
cocksuckers.
But the skinned bodies were fucking awesome. They looked really
I thought
good
they
to
looked
me.
like shit compared to the first one.
I'm going to disagree with both of you because of the MPAA. I never got a good enough look at any of them to really
that's
fucking tell.
Also true. Like they just seem like red globs.
Well,
Yeah.
from what I could tell, I thought that they looked pretty good. And I will say that I think it was a waste that we didn't get some close-ups on those dead bodies.
Even though they didn't have wieners.
Even though they didn't
right.
have wieners.
Yeah, what Jackie shows up for. You guys ready to get into this? That would be a no.
Do you think that the Predator has a spotted dick?
Why don't you save that for the end? I guess we'll address that now because Jackie.
I think he's got 3 wieners.
She can't wait for an hour and a half to ask this one question. What's Predator's dick look like?
I'm only asking because if you look at his skin, he's got a lot of freckles.
Uh-huh.
And we were talking about it when we were watching the movie, and I'm like, I wonder what his penis looks like.
You're talking about it now.
I know.
Yeah.
And I'm still having a hard time imagining it because I can't believe that it would look like a normal penis. It would look like...
It looks like a sea bass.
Yeah, right. He's just got a fucking sea bass that talks. It's like one of those celebrating, singing fish
It
on the end of his
sings when he
stick.
just lifts up his leg. Hello, my baby. Hello, my darling. Whoop. Puts his loincloth back down and
We
immediately
don't let him out much.
immediately goes to sleep like a bird.
He's my one weakness. Like I'm out in the forest, and then like my loincloth flaps up a little bit, and then my dick fucking singing a
Sings.
song, and then Arnold Schwarzenegger's like, "Oh, he's over there," and
Yeah.
then I'm dead. No, we don't let my dick out ever,
Oh, well, that's kind of gross.
unless I'm sexual predating.
What? No.
And I let my dick out.
No. No.
Well, I mean, that's the definition of sexual predating, right? You know?
Yeah. He doesn't sing at that point when he knows it's mean for business. He's like, "Hello, Ariana Grande.
Too
You're gonna grab
soon.
your boob.
Too soon.
I've got a reverend in my pants. He's inappropriate."
Shout out to the internet. All right, we're doing this. It's 1990. I think LA. I don't think there's any future bullshit.
Did they say
in this.
92?
It comes out in Well, it's obviously not 1992, Sam, because L.A. exists. I mean,
Yeah, I thought it was 1990.
But it's building up towards 1992 because the streets are rough. It's a jungle out there, as the movie tells us with its first opening shot.
These scenes in particular, apparently they had a very hard time shooting this action sequence because it's a big set piece, right?
Yeah, it's massive.
They wanted authenticity, so they were shooting it in a pretty rough neighborhood. And people were throwing bottles full of human shit at them the whole time.
My God.
Oh my God, that is gross. How do you even shit in a bottle the whole time?
I don't know. I mean, when I read that, I was like...
What if they didn't shit in the bottle? What if there's like a shit bucket and there's a bottle filler? Like hey man, give me another grenade. Hold on, I gotta pour some shit into your grenade.
No, I think they probably got that bad where they're just like shitting in giant bags and filling up bottles with like pastry guns and things like that.
What?
That is just fucking gross.
like squirt guns of poo?
Like a turkey baster.
Or no, like when you're dressing a cake, you have those bags that you squeeze.
Yeah. Like
put the hole in the bottom of them.
Oh my God.
Icing equipment full of human shit.
Oh my God.
And then there was rats everywhere too, because all this shit starts hitting the ground.
Right,
and rats
of
are
course.
like, buffet line. You're like, God damn it, you animals! We're trying to shoot a movie here.
Literally.
Danny Glover's out there, like, there's human shit falling from the sky. Wait a second, there's rats over there.
Oh my God, that's insane.
Oh, that is so fucking gross.
Yeah, so anyways, we're going to move on from that. There's a major gang cop shootout. The cops are losing. Like, it's major. These guys are just, the gang guys are just hanging out behind a truck, and they've got, like, mega weapons, and the cops are like, we don't know what to do, and they're just running out. They're lining up. Like, they just march in like Batman goons.
Yeah.
And just get shot one after the other. Like, you don't even have to aim. You just point your gun in one spot and they walk into the bullets, these cops are.
Well, how would you like to be the cop that had to drive up in the minivan?
Yeah, right,
The cop minivan that's in the
The
scene.
Pontiac, what is that?
It's
Pontiac?
the Chevy Lumina van.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The pointy space van.
Yeah, right.
Like, I'm here to assist, guys. And they're like, oh, fuck, it's Gary.
Yeah, like he pulls up in the van, pops the back hatch, soccer balls fall out everywhere. Sorry, hold on.
I do have guns back here.
Under the knees of the soccer balls. So they're losing. They're getting their butts kicked. Well, guess what? They got fucking Captain Murtaugh on the way because he comes in fucking hot.
Oh, yeah.
He comes in like any other 90s, 80s cop where the rules don't apply. He's basically Jack Slater when he comes in here. He's walking over the hood of the cars, but he's driving in.
He's driving so fast that he's sort of pissing on Jack Slater. Like,
right.
All of the, God damn it, you're a good cop, but you can't follow the rules. He's like 10 light years beyond that with the way that he drives into this crime scene.
I think he ran over like 3 guys.
He almost runs over Morton Downey Jr. while he's reporting on the scene.
Oh, yeah. We're not going to delve too much into Morton Downey Jr., but we do want to mention that he's like the hard copy guy throughout this movie. Like, he's got way too much access, but I don't... Well, I'll save it for later. So he comes in hot, Murtaugh, and he pulls up, he slide stops, and he's like, hey... what's the sitch? And, yeah, they got bigger guns. He's like, okay, we'll form up on me. And so he backs up, smashes his door off, and then drives straight at the bad guys, leaning out the side of his car with most of his body out of it. But apparently they don't know because they only shoot at the windshield.
Yeah, but he's going like 60.
Right.
Hanging out of the side of a car.
Uh-huh. And, of course, up above the rooftops, the Predator sees him.
Yep.
And he's like, that guy is tough.
Uh-huh.
I mean, I was browsing the interwebs, and I saw this Riggs Murtaugh duo, and I thought, you know what? I'll take a trip down to Earth and check out this Murtaugh guy.
Yeah.
Sure enough, he is not getting too old for this shit.
No. Yeah, he power slides that fucker right into the gang. Had apparently placed some bulletproof vests on the passenger side and then just gets out and is like, all right, guys, come over here.
right.
Like, well, you need to like shoot him or something to make that cool. Like right when we were watching this, because I had just seen it a couple years ago, I was like, "This is one of the dumbest things I've ever seen in an action sequence."
Yeah,
it just never fails to disappoint. Every time you watch it, you're like, he's hanging out of the door, freewheeling like a jackass, and then when it comes time to be totally badass, he just stands straight up and goes, "Come on, guys!"
Right, and then like, of course, he's got to take down the bad guys.
Yeah,
he just sneaks around behind them.
Oh yeah.
Come on, guys! Now don't pay any more attention to me.
Yeah.
Bang, bang, bang with the shotgun and blows them all away.
There's 4 of them, and then because of extensive re-edits, apparently, they just put 2 of them getting killed in there twice.
Yeah, right.
So there's only 4 guys, but he kills 6 people somehow.
And the Predator is watching it all.
Right. Still thinking he's tough.
It sounds like a grizzly bear snoring.
That's what the Predator sounds like.
It's true.
Sam's going squatching. There's other bad guys, though. They're up in this building. They've got cocaine and more mega guns. Like, they've got too much coke and too much guns.
We got right here, I have to ask a question. What kind of bad guys are these guys?
It implies that they're... I don't know what it implies. They're either smuggling guns, like they're gun runners who dabble in cocaine, or they're cocaine importers who need a lot of guns.
I think they're a gang of people who kill cops that are hopped up on cocaine and have a bunch of guns.
So that's it? They just get like, okay, so it's Tuesday.
Yeah.
Bring out the coke and let's put our faces in it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think what happened is, we're going to trade guns. And then Gary shows up with some cocaine, and they're like, man, we love this. And then then Gary...
You know what, Gary? This cocaine stuff is all right.
Yeah. And then Gary's like, cool, because I know these Columbia guys that sell cocaine, so I'll just bring a bag with me every time I come. And that particular day was Gary's day to come over there because he was going to, pick up a gun for his drug dealer
friend.
friend.
15 pounds of cocaine.
Yeah, so he gets the bag up there, and they're like, yeah. And then the shootout starts, and they're like, dude, we might die. Just stick your whole fucking face in the bag. Just don't even worry about it at this point.
I mean, they've got $15 million worth of cocaine here.
And guns everywhere, but
and
they're not...
about $30 million worth of guns.
But they're not arranged in a way that they're selling cocaine or guns.
Right.
They're arranged
this
in a way
their
that...
warehouse.
These are our guns
or
that we use...
hangout pad.
Yeah, these are our guns that we use to shoot people, and that's our cocaine that we do.
Right.
By the handful.
It's not a good business model. I would not invest in this drug dealing, gun smuggling ring.
And really, who the fuck are these guys? Because later on in the film, we found out we have the Jamaican king.
You're right.
And we have the Columbia drug lords. I guess they say that in the beginning.
Yeah.
But then there's these guys. Are these the stripper? Maybe they own a bunch of strip joints. And this is their street for strippers. I don't know.
Who cares? The Predator's like, hey, you know what? I'm going to fuck this party up. So he jumps in through the roof and I guess blows them up.
Yeah. And then skins them, some of them.
Yeah, well,
then
I don't know.
Puts one upside down.
Yeah, but lets one go, kind of, because Team Murtaugh is coming in.
Yeah.
And the main coke guy, he barreling through the door, blasting bullets at an invisible monster, and then leads Team Murtaugh onto the roof, where Murtaugh is like, hey, put your gun down. And the guy's like, no, there's a fucking monster. And so he raises his gun to shoot at the Predator, and Murtaugh blows him away.
And then he falls. Pretty good fall.
Yeah,
they cut it poorly.
Yeah.
And then he lands on a picnic table that does not break.
Right.
And I think there's a taco truck there. I'm not sure. Unverified taco truck.
Having a picnic table in the middle of a gunfight is an odd prop.
Dude, there's definitely a food truck there.
Why not just have a car down there that he lands on?
15 stories. He hits this picnic table and the fucker doesn't give out. I need to find out who made that picnic table.
Your problem is the quality of the picnic table. My problem is the diegetic of the picnic table in the first place.
It's a good picnic table.
Yeah.
Like, it's sturdy as shit.
It doesn't belong in a shootout.
And nor should it live through a man falling 15 stories on it.
Well, there to say, there should also not be a food truck there. But hey, it's on the bad guy's side. Maybe they're like, look, it's going to be okay. We won't shoot you if you continue to give us tacos. during our breaks.
They
Can
break
we
for
pay
lunch.
you in cocaine?
I bet they break for lunch, both sides.
Yeah.
Go to the taco truck.
There's a taco truck war that we didn't get to see.
Yeah, right.
They're shooting out each other's tires trying to get there first.
So Murtaugh turns around and he sees the Predator too, and he's like, "Oh my god, that's amazing." But the Predator is like, "Well, whatever, you're cool, but I'm not gonna fuck with you right now. I guess I'll leave." Murtaugh goes back in, and his team sees the Predator evidence that Sam was talking about, guys upside down and blood and guts everywhere, and they're like, "What the fuck happened in here?" Whatever. He goes downstairs. He gets yelled at by Robert Davi, which is like,
Yeah, Bob
What-
Davies.
what the heck
he's
happened to him?
Captain.
I guess, but like he has not much of a role. He's like, he shouts at Murtaugh like, "Oh, you're a loose cannon. You're blowing this fucking town up, and I want your ass and your badge." And then kind of fucks off for the rest of the movie.
He comes back
Barely. Yeah.
No, he made day rate, I think, but
Yeah.
their conversation is just complete drivel.
Yeah, it's nonsense.
It's the you're one tough cop, but you gotta follow the rules. God damn it, you son of a bitch, you're not out here like I am, you're riding the desk, you motherfucker.
Right.
And then they don't come to any real consensus on what they're doing, and then they just leave.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like they just had this fight so that the helicopter could come in.
Yeah,
oh yeah,
right.
so that Busey
Yeah.
can show up.
I mean, and it was weird with this whole helicopter scene, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because you got all these guys, they're standing there with these gray briefcases, the hard briefcases, right?
Right.
And the helicopter lands right in front of them, and then they try to make it look like, hey, all these people were in the plane
The plane.
or in the helicopter.
You know the difference, right?
No. They both fly,
Okay, all right.
take me to destinations I want to go, show me beautiful scenery. It's like,
Crash and huge explosions.
yeah, both are completely unsafe in a storm. It's not like a commercial liner.
Or perfectly fine weather.
Depends on who's piloting, I guess.
Helicopters are death traps.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't
I don't think that you can survive a helicopter.
ever.
No.
If you see one, you die.
I mean, I've been in a Black Hawk.
It's like the Babadook.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been in a Black Hawk helicopter.
And you died.
I was fine,
You're actually the ghost
But-
of Jackie is here.
but I was like, hey, I got to sit by the door because they told us that if it started to go down, just to reach under the seat, and the seat actually turned into a parachute. And so I thought,
Which you'll then get chopped up by the crashing helicopter
Yeah.
on the way
There's
down.
not enough. Usually, a helicopter isn't even high enough in the air for a parachute to work.
Yeah, it's just
They're just high enough to kill you.
you fall to the ground, break both your legs,
Yeah.
and your spine's busted, and then the
Yeah.
helicopter crashes on
Lands.
top of you,
Yep.
and then explodes.
Explodes.
Yeah. Anyways, the Predator's like, well, this is a pretty dumb conversation you guys are having. So back at HQ, Cop HQ, Bill Paxton's there, and he's like this, he's not a rogue cop really, but he's like the top cop. He's like
Yeah.
the number one up and comer, like,
from Wisconsin.
yeah, everybody knows this guy. He's here to help with your task force on
Yep.
this gang war, I guess.
He's nicknamed the Lone Ranger,
Yeah, because he's plays by his own rules.
And he likes to wear hats and capes.
but he also is just Bill Paxton doing his slick bullshit,
Right.
and it's awesome.
Well, in the opening scene that we see him, he's giving golf tips to a regular beat cop, I think.
Right.
And she's kind of looking at him like, go to fucking hell.
Yeah, he's
But
just,
you're handsome, so I guess stick around.
like,
That's not
you're
the
just
impression
trying
I
to
got.
bone me, but I'm not getting boned right now, so go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, this is 1990 LAPD. I mean,
Yeah, wipe off that straw, but let's not use a condom. We just don't get AIDS.
all right. So the DEA, not the DEA. Gary Busey comes in, says he's with the DEA, but he's not with the DEA. Is he, Sam?
No, he's with like some fucking pagan ultra force. They have this little triangle symbol on all their clothes.
so-
it
Yeah.
makes no sense.
He like works for like a underground Skull Island secret volcano.
I'm going with the
shadow
all-
government type company.
Omnibus Corp.
Yeah,
I'm
right.
going with
Okay,
All
okay.
Seeing Eye because it's
Yeah.
on all the money and everything.
Yep.
And that's definitely
Oh,
what it looked like to me, is the
part of
All
this-
Seeing Eye.
He's part of the fucking stupid Illuminati.
It took him 10 years to find the secret access chamber to the Illuminati lair.
Soon he's going to have to face off against Nick Cage in National Treasure 6.
there still isn't a third one. I wish there
Wow.
was 6.
Yeah. So he's like, we're taking over, and Murtaugh's like, not on my fucking watch, Buster, but whatever, I'm not going to tell you that to your face. He brings in Bill Paxton, and he's like, hey, you loose cannon, you Lone Ranger, here's the rules. We play as a team here, except for when I'm fucking freelancing and running over cops.
We don't fuck around except me all the time.
All
I get yelled at for fucking around in every other scene.
right, but we're a team.
Yeah.
All right, whatever, buddy. Later at night, there's some voodoo gang guys
The Jamaicans.
who have stormed into the penthouse of some rando.
He's the
Rich guy.
he's the Colombian.
Okay.
He's the top of the food chain for the Colombians.
All right.
This is one of my favorite scenes.
All right, so they get him, and they're like, we're going to sacrifice you, I guess?
Well, they're not just gonna make a power play. They have to, scare the shit out of people. But they're also voodoo guys, so they're like, we're gonna take your soul.
Oh.
So chicken's blood and cut out your heart.
So, Temple of Doom shit. Mm-hmm. Gotcha.
And all the while, naked girlfriend she's wearing nothing. You can see her crotch,
Yep.
everything.
Okay.
She's got a great bod.
Okay.
Is being held by the hair, so she has to watch.
Well, she's the leave one alive and go back to base and tell your friends.
She's like, I'm just a hooker.
Yeah, dude, she's not important.
Go tell Brenda and
Yeah.
Starla.
You're actually my pimp. Stop it.
The only person I'd tell is you.
I didn't get paid for this
You're-
job yet.
You're already here.
But the Predator's like, that's neat. You guys want to see human sacrifice? Well, I'm the best at it. So he comes coming in and starts killing all the guys, Predator style. And I'm not really sure why, but they're all dead.
Yeah, they all die. And this is a real showcase on the new Predator weapon, the spear.
Yeah, right.
And then they really fucking beat this thing to death by the end of the movie.
And I'm just saying at this point, it kind of looks like the Predator is here to clean up the streets of L.A.
Right.
At this point in the movie, I'm thinking, is Predator just here to kill bad guys?
Is he a vigilante suddenly?
Yeah, like he saw Murtaugh. He thought, that's the kind of man I want to be. He's a young Predator. He didn't grow up with a father. he's come to Earth and he saw Danny Glover and he's like, that's my dad. I know it.
That kid's dad left when he said he was going to go get a pack of smokes and never came back. And I walk up to him and say, kid, I got those smokes and I'm back. And I
accidentally smashed
tall
her
Predator
because my hands are too strong. I think he's been reading Batman comics and he's trying to be Batman,
Right.
but he keeps going back to base and he's like, God damn it, these humans are so fragile. I just wanted to beat them up, but they all die.
I tried to
every
do that
time.
hang upside down and kiss a lady Spider-Man
Yeah.
heroic thing. Her face came off.
Yep.
I have teeth mouth.
I just sucked her face off. I have a lot of suction. I don't know my own strength, apparently.
She ran away.
Without a face.
It's in my tummy. I don't think my first aid kit can put that one back on, considering it's now poop.
Oh.
Turned a lady's face into poop.
Yeah.
I hope nobody's ever said that sentence before.
That's the newest
some,
beauty treatment in L.A.
The poop mask?
Poop mask.
Yeah, I would.
Yeah, I want you to suck my face off and then poop it back onto my fleshless head, please.
And then make
I
sure
think
you
it's hot.
smooth it out so that I look like I have no wrinkles.
And then we'll go to the oxygen bar because
Yeah.
it's L.A.
Hey, it doesn't hurt as much as Botox.
Weird. You might think I'm crazy. So Team Murtaugh shows up and they're like, wow, it got pretty messy in here in this penthouse, bang palace. There's blood and guts everywhere, but they're like, hey, what's that up there? And they see this piece of Predator equipment, but then the DE, or God damn it, I'm gonna keep calling him DA.
Just call him Busey.
Yeah, Busey's men
Team
come in.
Busey.
He's like, get out of here. This is my thing.
Butthorn.
Horn.
And so they're like, fine, but one of these days we're going to have it out with our whisper talking.
Yeah, like Busey's always yelling and Glover's always whispering. They just have a communication problem.
Right. So they all go to the bar, and they're like, "Man, pretty wild case. Cool. Let's like be creepy towards bar patrons."
That's only Bill Paxton.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
He's
Is
trying
this-
to get some freak on.
After they have this sort of surveillance meeting, they leave, and now all of a sudden him and Paxton have matching hats.
Right.
Yeah.
Which was one of the weirdest filmmaking decisions. Like, what is
Yeah.
this? They're 20s gumshoes now?
Right.
Because they haven't been this whole time, and now they have matching hats. This makes no sense.
It's just Chinatown, Jake.
Yeah.
Just Chinatown. So Detective Donnie, part of Murtaugh's team, goes
Danny.
goes back to the scene of the crime, and he's like snooping around, and he goes to get that predator thing, and climbs up onto this fucking like giant ass attic that's got an air conditioner up there, and he starts grabbing onto the thing, but sure enough, the predator's there, because I guess he's just been chilling out this whole time. Like,
Yeah.
well, this is my bank palace now. I'll live here. Rent's cheap because it's free because the guy's dead, and he's paid up.
Got
for
till the
year.
end of the month before people start asking questions.
Right. But now you're dead because you came here, even though you presented no threat to me in any way.
He tries to shoot him.
After Predator's like, fuck you.
Well, he just knocked him over and then was shaking him upside down.
Yeah, he grabs onto him and is like trying to jingle the change out of his pockets.
Yeah, maybe that's all he's doing. Just giving him a good shake. But then he tries to shoot him and he's like, oh, I'll rip you apart or
Oh,
whatever.
well, now I have to be the Predator.
Yeah.
We were going to be friends at my bank palace. So he's dead. The next day, they all come back to work, and I guess there must have been a scene or something that they cut as well, because Murtaugh is getting suspended because Donnie, whatever his name is, went into there without authorization or went above the law of the Men in Black of Busey's team and whatever, got this thing, and I guess they had a moment where he went in there and found his body and pulled this little spear thing off of him. Whatever.
It's gone now.
Yeah,
and they're like, you're lucky that we don't charge you with the murder of this guy.
Am I an 8-foot-tall alien? Well, no, but
you could have killed him.
We got you for
telling him to go in there and get killed by an 8-foot alien.
Right, yeah. It's
just as bad.
Involuntary alien slaughter. So he's suspended, but they aren't done. They're gonna go find this thing. There's 3 of them now. Bill Paxton, Maria Concha Lopez.
Maria Conchita Alonso.
Yeah. And Danny Glover go to the coroner because she's got the hot tip on predators.
She's also got an electron microscope.
Right.
Like, let's say that the future was that awesome. What are they going to do with one of those down at the crime lab?
I guess
forensic files.
Sure.
I guess if a 8-foot-tall alien, commits murder, they need analysis on weapons.
She can put the thing into I think that she does like a carbon date on the spear tip. It was like, these are not elements known to man. Are you sure about that, crime lab lady? You want to reference anything, or are you just like the oracle of all knowledge?
Yeah, it's really weird.
Well, the computer said no, Sam.
Yeah.
And she's like, yeah, I don't know what this thing is. Get out of here. But that's where I guess their base of operations for now on. He gets in a car, Murtaugh, with the Jamaican gang.
Yeah.
Like, they just pull up and he's like, yeah, I'll get in there. He's like, I got to go meet King Louie.
King Willie.
King Willie. Same guy.
Two different guys.
Yeah. And they just drive him down to an alley to meet King Louie, like the shithole alley.
They both want man's red fire.
Right, exactly.
I think that but King Louie wants to be a man cub, and King Willie wants to be made of cocaine. He's so high he doesn't even know what he's talking about.
Yeah, he just spins some voodoo bullshit at him like, oh man, the predator, he's coming towards you.
Yeah.
You better watch out for all things.
I'm going to say, though, this was the best costume of the movie.
Here, see my bones on the oil drum.
No, he has a cobra cane.
Oh, the
yeah.
Cobra cane.
and
yes.
it's like sparkly white with red eyes.
Yeah, it's bitching.
And then we learn later that it's also a sword.
Of course it's a
Of
sword.
course.
It was so badass, and that just made his whole costume.
Yeah.
He also has a sort of pirate pimp jacket that's striped
Yeah.
and
And matching pirate pants.
a chest plate.
What kind of criminal would I be, man, if I did not have a Cobra cane and pirate clothing?
He's like almost a pirate, a Viking, and a swing dancer at the same time.
Yeah. With a diabolical James Bond cane.
Yeah.
So Danny Glover's like, whatever, cool. I don't
Yeah.
know what the fuck you just said. I'll just wander
This-
off.
This was a waste of time.
Yeah, what am I doing here? This plot point went absolutely no direction. And then the Predator's like, yeah, well, I'll be your Huckleberry. Because he just drops in and fucking kills King Willie.
Throws a microwave off the roof first.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask. What was that?
Why does he do that? He's like, BTW, fuck your microwave, too. And
Oh,
he's like, there were burritos in there, man. And,
I ate your Hot Pockets, asshole.
yeah.
Now you're going to die.
Oh, well, at least you ate my Hot Pockets and I don't have to. They give me the running sheets. The one thing good you do. Spare me the Hot Pockets. Okay, so Predator kills him, chops his head off. Really-
Rips it out of
Yeah.
rips his spine out of his body.
Yeah.
Because it's his head that he's shaking on the building a little bit later in the thunderstorm, right?
No, it is not.
God damn it.
No,
No.
he does not rip his head off. He cuts it clean off because the next shot we hear, hear King Willie scream, and then we see his face as he's screaming with his head disconnected.
Yeah,
That was a
that's
good
right.
shot.
It's dumb.
It was pretty dumb.
It's
I
super
thought
stupid.
I thought it was a good shot.
So Murtaugh calls back into the corner, and everybody's there, and they're like, "Well, how about that slaughterhouse where I lost track of Gary Busey that one time?" Okay, yeah. What about that thing? Let's go there. But first, I got to go to the cemetery and stop by Danny's grave.
Yeah, so that I can have a shootout with the Predator.
Right. And of course the Predator's there.
And
What the fuck is the Predator doing at the cemetery?
He's goading Murtaugh.
Since when?
Since right then. Because he's got Danny's necklace, too.
Right.
And he's like, haha, fucker.
Well, he was there for a little light snack known as a kid with a machine gun.
Right. Yeah.
But then he got distracted when he saw Danny Glover. He's like, oh my God, there's the guy.
He actually-
Dad, I'm over here in the trees. I got you a present. I brought Danny's necklace.
I think we are on a different path on whose dad is who in this
Yeah.
came back for getting smoke scenario. Anyways, yeah, so meanwhile, Bill Paxton and
Bill Paxton. Maria Conchita Alonso.
Yeah, they're on the subway. I guess they're taking the subway down to where the slaughterhouse is or something. I don't know what the fuck they're doing.
They're on a subway because there was a comic series, Brief Run, in between Predator and Predator 2.
Mm-hmm.
And the producers really liked the subway scene in the comic book. So they just put it in the movie. They didn't really have a spot for it, though.
That's really not good.
Yeah.
That's insane, actually. So there's like some gang guys down there too, and they're like hassling people, but like, give me your money, and the everybody's got guns.
Oh, no, you messed that up completely.
Well, it's just it doesn't
They
make
go
any
up to
sense.
this nerdo guy who totally looks like he's an accountant and he's going to be an easy target for money.
Right.
And they're like, hey, my friend needs an operation, but he can't afford it. You need to give me some money. And the guy's like, hey, there's no need for that. And he reaches in his briefcase and pulls out a fucking gun.
And then
he's like-
everybody else pulls out fucking guns.
Yeah, and then they take the gun from him because obviously he's a wuss. And then the next shot is everybody else on the subway has guns and they're pointing them at the gang. And I thought this was super funny because even the old lady who looked totally nice, like your grandma, she's probably got a basket of cookies with her. But
And
there was a
guns.
Colt 45 underneath those cookies, and she fucking pulled that shit out.
And a Colt 45 next to the cookies, and she drank that. And then she shot some innocent person in the knee because aim is not so good after you pound a Colt 45.
Malt liquor. Well, the Predator jumps onto the subway because he's there now.
He's just there.
And he starts fucking the thing up, and the lights are blinking. He comes in, starts murdering everybody. I guess he got some civilians, like, because they're packing heat. Like, even
Everybody
though,
with a gun dies.
Yeah.
He just kills everybody.
Yeah. And she runs to evacuate the subway. He's like, go, do it. And she leaves Bill Paxton there to fight the Predator by himself. He doesn't win.
No.
Yeah, she goes 3 cars, though, before she bothers to pull the fire alarm to get everybody off of the train.
I don't even know if she knows that there's a Predator.
I think she does.
Well, whatever. So he's dead. Bill Paxton's no longer in the movie. Bummer. And the Predator finds her and grabs her and is going to choke her out or stab her or
Something.
whatever. But he looks inside of her belly and she's got a baby.
So he lets her go.
So he lets her go, and that's the last we see of her.
She's not in the movie anymore
Which-
after she gets into an ambulance.
We get no exposition about what the fuck a baby, like, oh, I've got a heart of gold.
No, it's part of the hunter mystique.
Is what?
Yeah, like if you're a hunter, you don't shoot pregnant does and things like that. So he's hunting humans as sport. So he's
Right.
not going to kill a pregnant one because that would thin the population further than you would want. Even though that's the way you do it in hunting. If he was like doing a head count, he's like, yeah, there's plenty of these dickheads.
Or like getting a pregnant lady's like a twofer. Like, you get a bonus. Hey, there's a baby in here! Bang, bang, bang! It's like when you go fishing and you catch a fish and it's got a bunch of roe and you know, put it on your crackers.
No.
You know that thing? You know, caviar, you know. It's
So
like
who's the father of this baby?
oh, the Predator. Who cares? Why do we care? Jim, her husband.
I was going to say it was Murtaugh.
It's probably Danny's and he's dead.
Yep.
So the Predator does need to take the baby. This is my dad, the Predator. I am not your dad.
I found you on a subway.
I found you on a subway, Steve, not Predator.
He's raising it.
Yep.
And then some daiquinis come and steal the baby.
Oh, you steal the baby from a daikini.
Oh, right. I stole the baby from the daikini.
The brownies stole the baby.
Brownies, thank you. Okay. So, Murtaugh shows up, and he's like, oh, my God, this place looks like shit. Maria is still alive, and she gets to go to the hospital. And
Or did they put her in the silver helicopter?
I don't know.
It doesn't
To be
matter.
determined.
Cares.
It doesn't matter.
He follows this blood trail into the tunnels, and he sees the Predator, and the Predator right here rips Bill Paxton's head off in his spine.
In his spine, yeah.
So he carries Bill Paxton's head and spine up onto the roof and is like, yeah, I'm the Predator, bitches, and then gets fucking struck by lightning and is like, woohoo, Predator!
He's like,
Heavy metal!
it's like, eat shit, Christopher Lambert. There can be only one, and it's me. You're like, why are you copying Highlander right now? Seriously, that's so strange.
It's really the weirdest sequence of events because, yeah, it's like, it's even like the mat work of the lightning in the city looks like Highlander quality. Like, I was thinking Darkman. The music is really cheesy and hokey right here.
It's Highlander, too, because the first Highlander actually looks pretty good.
The mat work with the lightning?
Yeah.
I thought it looked kind of crappy.
Okay.
In today's modern society.
I might have a remastered version of it that they touched it up.
Anyways, yeah. So, Danny Glover's like, well, I can't catch him up on those rooftops. But he gets nabbed anyways by Gary Busey's guys, who then take him very calmly into a like headquarters trailer, like one of those mobile operation jobbers.
Monday Night Football rig.
Yeah, right.
That's where Steve does the replays over there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Dick Enberg's in the corner eating donuts.
Yeah, he's always at craft services, that son of a bitch.
Marv Albert's dressed as a lady and dancing around.
Now he is biting the person in the back who's dressed like a lady. And that's okay.
I thought she was a donut.
If everyone is involved is consenting, then that's fine.
Well, the movie is called Predators.
Predator.
I mean, you know. Anyways, so in the trailer, Busey just goes ahead and clues him in like, hey, I think you're kind of cool, so we're going to hang out.
Yeah.
And I'm going to tell you everything that's going on, even though you have no top secret clearance, and even though you don't even know who I work for, but it's all about space aliens.
Yep. And I'm wearing tinfoil.
We're in a meat packing plant with dead animals.
So apparently that's the, I guess the Predator parks it underneath a meat packing plant because he likes to eat beef.
Yeah.
They got a taste for beef is what Busey says.
He lands on planet Earth and says, where's the beef?
How many
over
barbecues do you think he just kind of crashed? Like, he's walking, Predator it out. And he's like, do you smell that?
I can't make the sound.
Barbecue. And he runs over and kills everyone, takes their burgers.
Because you can't just steal the burgers with the ultimate stealth technology. You have to murder a family.
No, they're honorable, the Predators. They only hunt when when there's a challenge. So really, he just works at Arby's on the side.
He kills the family because two of them were in karate classes.
Oh, right.
They posed an imminent threat.
Die.
They knew they were human weapons. It says so on the wall.
I'm a Cub Scout belt. Die, motherfucker. I like both of those fanfics that we just wrote, Sam. I'd like to see a Predator work the drive-thru at Arby's.
You only gave me 2 horsey sauces.
Threat imminent. They already just sets the self-detonator and blows up the Arby's every time. Stop employing Predators, God damn it, Arby's. I want sandwiches. So, yeah, he's hanging out in the slaughterhouse where they got, beef on hooks and stuff, and the Men in Black guys have cooled down the temperature of the whole place, add a bunch of chaff in.
They got it dusty somehow.
Yeah, so it scrambles its heat detectors, and they're wearing heat absorbent clothing so it can't see them. And
tinfoil.
Yeah, basically tinfoil. And they're going to go in there and cryogenically freeze it so that they can poke at its butthole later.
With freeze guns.
Yeah, with cool party.
All of it, you're going, okay, that kind of adds up. And then we're going to use these guns to freeze a butthole. And you're like, that ain't going to fucking work, dickhead. Jesus.
Guess what? It doesn't.
Well, not at all.
We never thought that the Predator would be able to see on different wavelengths.
Or that the freeze gun would require him to stay still for about 4 minutes.
Right.
Just hold still. We're almost unfreezing you.
Yeah, he just switches his computer vision.
Yeah.
To be able to see their lights.
Yeah.
And starts killing them.
Pretty much.
And he doesn't get frozen because it's a dumb weapon.
Because it's a dumb. The freeze gun is very cumbersome and highly ineffective.
And Murtaugh's like, you guys got to get out of there. He's going to kill all you guys. And they're like, why are you doing it on our radio channel? He's like, God damn it. So he goes and locks and loads out of his own back of his car. Storms in there because I guess he's got explosives in the back of his car.
It shows him pump a grenade into the grenade canister of the... Yeah, well, he's got like an M16 with one of those canister launchers.
I don't think that's standard issue.
Well, it's a war zone, goddammit.
Yeah, I guess so. All right.
But yeah, he has really good guns in the trunk of his car. Shouldn't have those if you're a police officer. And then he blows up the front of the warehouse. He doesn't blow up the door or kick in the door. He blows up the entire front of the warehouse.
Right.
And then runs in.
So at some point during the fight, Gary Busey's proton pack that powers the Mr. Freeze gun somehow set off the sprinkler system, which caused the water to short out the Predator's invisibility.
Severe oversight in Predator technology not being waterproof.
They weren't going to get the waterproof aids.
The what?
The waterproof? What?
It's like wearing a condom for predators.
Oh, boy.
The audio needs to short out again, please.
Yeah.
God damn it.
I should spray you with some water and see if you don't work anymore.
So they fight, Murtaugh and the Predator, and Eventually, Murtaugh shoots him a bunch of times in the chest with a shotgun.
A number of times.
Yeah, I don't think he made it.
It seems like he's using slugs, too.
Yeah, right.
So...
they went in the front and came out the back in a much bigger hole.
I only saw 3 shots in the Predator.
Into his chest!
Yeah, there was...
In the same spot? Because he only had 3 bullet holes.
No, there was one in the hip and one in the lower leg, too.
He's squirting green goo everywhere.
He's got a lot of holes in him.
Yeah, he's filled up. So he's laying on his back, and Murtaugh's like, well, I guess he's probably dead. I better take his mask off because I know how those work, or even that it is a mask or anything, because you see the Predator for the first time, you think that that's what they look like. Oh, but then there's a bunch of bullshit underneath, but he knows. Oh, I got to see his fucking face. So he takes off his mask.
And he knows how to do that.
Yeah, right. And the Predator's like, you're an ugly motherfucker from the first movie.
Yep.
Yeah, it's so funny. Busey
And this
jumps
is
in.
the first time that you get a glimpse of his new and improved mouth.
Right. Ooh, boy.
You really get to see it later, though.
Okay. So Busey jumps in. I guess he's not dead. And he's like, pucker up, Bullhorn, and tries to freeze him again.
Yeah, he's all, take it. And he doesn't go, this gun does not work at all. It sucks. Who designed this shit?
I did. And then the Predator's like, oh, yeah, well, I've got a fucking batarang.
Disc.
Batarang. It's shaped like 2 batarangs glued together.
Yeah.
And he chucks it at him, and it kills him.
It cuts him completely in half
Sort of.
behind a cow so that we don't have to worry about the physics on that.
But we do get to see the blood come up.
Or to piss off the MPAA more than is necessary. I don't know. I wasn't even sure if Gary Busey was dead. It's really fucking vague. So Murtaugh climbs out onto the roof, and Predators come up there too, and he chucks a spear at Murtaugh, and Murtaugh dodges it because Murtaugh has Predator spear chucking.
Actually, I think he just has a he has plus 13 parry.
Right. It seems like Murtaugh should take this spear straight to the chest. Like, I mean, this is the Predator, and he's throwing his new primary weapon at you, and he misses.
He misses an old guy that's too old for this shit.
Right.
Dude, it's a new weapon. He hasn't quite, gotten it ready. And he wants to,
It's
drag...
Danny Glover, Jackie.
Yeah, but he wants to drag it out a little bit because, this is his dad.
This is Dad. He's
His
like,
Earth dad.
I was going to kill you, but I loved you in the color purple.
So Murtaugh grabs it, but then chooses not to use it on him.
Oh, yes. This is beyond... It's not as dumb as the car thing, but in terms of an action sequence looking stupid, but in terms of character decisions, you're like, what? So he grabs the spear and then just holds it while he shoulder charges the Predator off the building, thereby killing himself too.
Right.
You're like, there is nothing good that can come from this maneuver here, and you have a weapon to stab him with, and he's already full of holes. Shoulder charge.
Yes.
I'm saying that he tripped.
He was like, I'm gonna, oh shit.
Yeah, dude,
We're both going down.
it kind of looked like he tripped to me, like, oh, fuck. And he fell into the Predator.
This spear is a really crappy weapon.
Yeah.
Even nobody can use it.
Oh.
So they're hanging off the side of the building, and the Predator's hanging on to Danny Glover by his arm, and he puts on his self-destruct thing. He's like, gonna blow us both up. Both up.
It seems like he's jumping the gun here on the
a little
self-destruct
early,
thing.
right? I mean, you could just like reach up and punch Danny Glover or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
So, and even if you fall down, you're the Predator. Like, I mean, big deal. You don't think he can land that fall? He got shot in the chest 6 times with a fucking slug. I mean,
Yeah. If you're still standing.
Yeah.
And he's not like just pulling himself up either.
No.
He should be pretty tough.
Yeah. Anyway, so Murtaugh is like, oh, hey, it's your batarang frisbee. I'm going to cut your arm off. So he cuts his arm off, and he falls onto a pipe and then swings over to another building into an old lady's bathroom.
Yeah. Where he then puts some sheetrock in her sink, then pulls the mirror off and places that over the top. Like, why did you even put the sheetrock in the sink? What are you doing anyway?
It's science. We don't need to understand it, Sam. It's just Predator stuff.
It's just Predator stuff.
He was just being a dick. He's like, well, I already fucked everything else up. Fix this too because it's ugly.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's like all part of his self repair. Well, he's not a robot. It's first aid basically.
Yeah, he has a first aid kit.
Yeah.
It comes with a very sweet looking campfire stove that I want for our camping trips because all he did was push the button and the flame came up and the thing like wow, I need this first aid kit / camping gear. And
they all work like that for the first 2 weeks, and then they're the piece of shit that you have for the next 10 years.
Yeah, right. Fucking hate this thing.
Yeah. It'll go. Just shut up. Just shut up. Don't talk to me. I will get fire on it. Just shut up.
So eventually, we're going to skip the old lady because it's just not that funny.
It's too stupid.
They eventually end up underneath the entire apartment complex because the Predator has drilled a hole through the elevator shaft down to a spaceship where Danny Glover can just conveniently fall onto and be, I'm on top of a spaceship. How about that?
Yeah.
That's my spaceship. So he finds the trophy room going into the spaceship of the Predator, and there's a bunch of skulls, and one of them happens to be a fucking xenomorph.
Yep.
What?
It was the next thing.
They knew.
And there's a fucking dragon skull next to it, too.
It seems like there's either a dinosaur. Oh, you know what? It's that Indominus Rex from Jurassic World.
Yeah, maybe.
He fought the...
It looks like a fucking dragon.
It looks like a dragon.
Either way, it's like, oh my god, what have they done? Because when you see this, you're like, oh, there could have been a couple sweet movies after this had they not made this one.
Right.
Could have been a Predator versus Dragons movie.
Yeah. Instead, there's not, because this thing's a steaming pile of shit.
Predator versus Dragons versus Matthew McConaughey.
Well, I know who's going to end up in a dragon's mouth.
Exactly. Or maybe a Predator's mouth. I mean,
Who's to say? Wherever he ends up.
Or a comfortable Lincoln.
Well, I don't know. You end up in a predator's mouth now. It seems like, oh, hey, got too many drinks.
Yeah.
Because we skipped over the part where the predator's mouth is now a vagina.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's in it, Danny Glover brings it to your attention as a viewer by saying pussy face. And then they go to a close-up shot of the Predator, and first you're drawn in by the longer teeth and then the little shorter teeth, and then you're like, oh my god, he has a vagina for
He
a
does
hole
have a vagina
in his mouth.
Mm-hmm. He didn't have that in the first one.
No.
Yeah, he is definitely a pussy face.
Yep.
All right, well, they fight, and inside the spaceship, and cut to the end, Murtaugh stabs him with his own frisbee in the chest, and he's dead. Mm-hmm. His guts came out, I guess, or something. I don't know.
He died.
It seemed like about the same damage as those fucking shotgun slugs. Then a bunch of predators show up. They were just chilling.
Yeah, just hanging out.
And they're like, mad respect for you, bro. Here's a pirate's gun.
Yep.
Bye.
Bye. And the guy the head predator that gives him the pirate's gun from 1792 or
51.
whatever.
Yeah, sure.
Whatever.
Who cares?
He's got a bunch of squirrel skulls.
He did not do well on his adventures.
So you're like, oh man, you must be the guy. What's squirrels, huh?
No squirrels ever defeated me and stabbed me in the chest with my own weapons.
Yeah, I mean, it would be impressive if he was like, oh wait, but I used a Red Ryder.
That sucks.
Well, they're hard to kill with a Red Ryder.
He's gonna shoot his eye out.
No, they just don't hit hard enough. You're just pissing the squirrels off.
Shoot the poor predator's eye out. Jesus, Sam.
I wonder if when he got the head squirrel, like the toughest squirrel, he climbed on top of a fucking building and went wah, and then got struck by lightning as he's holding this tiny squirrel spine.
He's got like 10 years of alien R&D on the toughest Earth squirrel. That would be a good crossover. Conker's Bad Fur Day and Predator.
Yeah, right.
I think Conker would win.
Yeah, well, there's a lot more poop in Conkers. So Murtaugh's like, oh, thanks for the pirate's gun. I'm out of here because you guys are leaving. And so he runs away as the spaceship's firing up and then gets blown to safety by fucking interdimensional time traveling space travel stuff.
Engines of unconventional engines.
He gets blown to safety.
Yeah.
Yeah, he should be dead.
He's
crisp.
vaporized.
Yeah.
Whatever. The cops pull up and they're like, yeah, whatever. I guess we aren't going to address what happened during this whole scenario. And Murtaugh's like, see you spacemen later. There's going to be another one of these movies.
Get ready for the sequel. I'm sorry, did you see this?
Yep, no.
You didn't. There will not be. It will take 10 years, and then you'll have to get Lance Henriksen of all people
Yeah,
You know what
to
happened?
headline the goddamn thing.
They made him shoot that last scene where he's like, get ready to see the sequel. Before he shot anything else, and then he was like, fuck, no take-backs.
Yeah.
Mulligan on your final line. Okay, credits. Questions, guys.
What were those other predators doing?
It seemed like they were just chilling, like drinking tea, maybe cocoa.
Did they have other, like, were they on different, like, hunts or something?
No, they had the one spaceship. Oh, you mean like on Earth? Like, well, maybe they were because of the squirrels.
Sure.
Like, there's maybe like a giraffe guy and like a Sasquatch guy.
Sure.
Maybe this was a coming-of-age trip for our predator.
Yeah.
And when he brought back a couple of skulls and some tailbones, and they were like, "What the fuck is this?" No, get back out there.
Dude, look at the wall. Dragons and xenomorphs, you fucking pussy.
Yeah, get out there and get something with a bigger head.
You're wearing squirrels.
Squirrels. He's
And
killed a dragon, a xenomorph. Somehow is unable to kill Danny Glover.
Yeah, not the best choice there.
But the captain, he's wearing a necklace full of squirrel skulls. Like they're the greatest. Like the little bastards are so hard to hit.
Well, and he's rubbing that she-shell like it's a hearing aid.
Yeah. And they're clearly done with whatever they were doing because they're leaving. One of them goes down and they're like, all right, he was the last one. He sucked. We're out.
Yep. See you later.
Earth is dumb. Yeah.
At least Ted got all of his squirrels again.
This is like the Royal Caribbean for predators.
It's like a corporate retreat for predators.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, who gets the most squirrels? Jackie, your question.
Who was your favorite actor?
Oh, Paxton. of
Paxton.
course. Yeah. It's always going to be Paxton.
Yeah, if he's in
I
it.
mean, Busey's always going to be close, but it's always going to be Paxton.
Yeah.
Oh, I was going to give... I thought Busey did better than Paxton in this one.
Better? Define
better.
better.
Well, it was more... Okay, it was more entertaining for me to watch Busey than Paxton.
Really? I thought Busey was kind of flat in compared to his normal Busey stuff. He was a little less toothy in this film.
Yeah. Wasn't as crazy.
Yeah, not as high on coke, even though there was a lot of people high on coke in this film. My question is, what was fucking Riggs up to this whole time? Let's see. Where's Riggs?
He was fighting with the squirrels. He was on their side.
Get behind me, little buddies! Get behind me!
Riggs is eventually just covered in squirrel blood and going,
Yeah, he was in the despair, and when the hot broad gets killed in Lethal Weapon 2, was nothing like when all those squirrels finally went down. His brother's in arms.
Oh, he's fighting against the predators with the squirrels.
Yeah, he was able to chase off the predator, but he lost all of his squirrel friends.
There's a whole end of Platoon with scene with the like Apocalypse Now type shit. That's he goes Lord of the Flies with
There's
the squirrels.
Also that the other squirrels that like different bands of squirrels are sort of excommunicated him.
Yeah,
because he's the only one that made it out, and they feel like he was a coward, and he totally screwed the other squirrels, and that's why they died.
And then the next day is just nobody, he doesn't even bring it up.
No, he doesn't.
He just had a squirrel adventure with predators, and it's like Tuesday for him.
Yeah.
And he tries to go back to the park, but then all the squirrels keep pelting him with walnuts.
Eventually, they do come to comfort him after he makes Passion of the Christ. We should probably go talk to him. I bet he's down in the dumps right now.
Right.
So... this is nuts and bolts. The Predator, I guess, he's got to be on their comms.
Listening in with the
because
with
the only
Men
way
in
to
Black?
explain any of this shit is that he's hunting Danny Glover.
Kind of.
And this other, because he has the two spots, and there's the drug lord and Danny Glover, and it's like he wants these two trophies specifically. And the only way that any of this works is if he's listening in to their communications.
To the LAPDs.
To the LAPD to figure out where all these people are.
But then how does he know all about... Well, I guess Busey doesn't even have anything to do with him until the slaughterhouse, really. Yeah. Which is just like where he's chilling out at. So he's not listening to the Men in Black.
No.
But he know the subway thing is it's unexplainable unless like he heard a phone call.
Most of it is inexplainable unless he's following all of their communications through radio.
Which he would have had to have been doing before he even got involved with anything.
There is like a scouting report that these are the two guys that he wants.
Yeah. I see. Because my question is, what kind of rookie level are we talking about here for this predator? Because it seems like he's not a good predator. And so let's go with Jackie's thing is he's like a teenage predator.
Sure. And
they bring him down here and they're like, here's a couple pieces of shit you can probably kill, right? Like he's like one of the politicians of Predator Planet's son, like kind of an embarrassment. Like, come on, let's grow some fucking predator balls, predator teen.
Look, Don Jr., you just kill these two assholes, and then we'll get you on some squirrels.
Yeah.
Those fuckers are hard to hit.
And he can't even do that.
No.
Yeah, so...
The predators just came because they were embarrassed. Like, oh, god damn it, it's that guy? Just pick him up and give that guy a souvenir and get him out of here.
I'm gonna get him, guys. I was like, you are so fucking lucky that Dick Cheney didn't bring you, honey. He would have shot your ass 2 hours ago.
Anything else, gang?
No.
Final recommendations on Predator 2. Jackie, let's start with you.
I'm going to give it a no.
Okay.
I don't. It was slow, boring, not as gory as it should have been, and just generally just not very riffable when you're watching it.
Yeah.
So I can't even give it that much.
Yeah.
So I'm going to give it a don't.
Okay. Sammy?
I gave it a do. However, I will say that its laughability is based completely on the first time viewing.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was funny the second time at all because I knew what was going to happen.
Yeah.
And it isn't as stupid. Like, I think if you've seen this, you need to have 10 years in between viewings.
Yeah, maybe. That's
If you haven't, I would do it, but...
yeah, I'll say if you haven't because it's a big movie. I mean, it's Predator 2. That's about as big as you can say a movie title. But dude, it is lackluster as you can get. Even like, I mean, it's not a good movie.
No.
But it's not even that bad of a movie, and it's just not remarkable in any fucking way. I really think that if it had been a blood and guts murder fest, it would have been something special. But the thing about Predator is that people are putting way too much on the science fiction of the Predator, the backstory of the Predator, and like Predator Planet. No, they're raising aliens and xenomorphs, and no, fuck all. The Predator is just Jason.
It's a horror movie.
It's an unkillable, stalking death machine. And if you at any point detract from its job, then you're detracting from the film. Make it a blood and guts, stab 'em fest.
The whole thing that makes the first Predator great is that you didn't know that you just watched a horror movie.
Right.
And
Absolutely.
one of the best horror movies ever made.
Yeah. No, I on a second viewing, don't. If you don't care about the Predator franchise at all, probably don't. Yeah. So, moving on, we've got some listener feedback. We've got a couple voicemails. If you want to leave us a voicemail, go to our website, stinkermadness.com/stinkermadness.com /612G8 !index.php /
No.
Okay, fine. Just stinkermadness.com. Click on the phone icon and leave us a voicemail. Let's listen to the first one.
Hey, my name is Mike from New Jersey. I think you guys have a great show. I've been listening for a long time, not since the beginning, but I've gone back and now listened to every episode. I was calling to tell Jackie how funny she is and how awesome I think she is on the show, and I think she really makes the show different from all the other podcasts about bad movies. But then in this week's episode, she had denied Deep Rising, so I take all that back, and everything she says is trash from this point forward. That movie is the tits. I saw it with my dad when I was a little kid in the theaters. I love it so much. How dare you? How dare you? You should be ashamed. Slender Man's gonna get you.
There you go, Jackie. You got some fan feedback that you've been begging for, but then a death threat at the end.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Telling you, man, you shouldn't. We were telling you can't fuck around with Deep Rising. That shit is hot shit.
You don't diss on the Treat Williams.
Yeah, Treat Williams.
Well, I'm not going to take it back now. Now that there's a death threat, if I'm going to die, I'm going to die for something.
For Deep Rising
For
hatred.
Deep Rising hatred.
All right, we got another one. Let's check this guy out. I think this is from our good friend Jack B.
The trees. The trees. Oh my God, they're all around me. Oh my God. Oh my God. All right. So, hey guys, this is Jack again. So, I just saw Slender Man last night for the podcast, and yeah, it was pretty terrible. One thing that you didn't talk about, and this is kind of a symptom of the problems that the movie has, is a lot of shit was cut out of this movie. I don't know how much, probably maybe at least 15 minutes, half hour, but there are scenes in the trailer of the black girl, Chloe, stabbing herself in the eye and killing herself with a scalpel, you know, when they're dissecting a frog for no reason. There's a scene where the boyfriend, Abercrombie Tom, commits suicide by jumping off the roof of the school. So there was a lot of shit cut out of this. But if you're looking for a good, funny horror film, there's one that I've heard of that actually I think stars the same girl who plays Haley, however it's pronounced, called Wish Upon. I'm going to watch that this October for spooky month, and I've heard really good things about it. I've heard it described as a masterpiece of comedy. So, Jackie, if you're into horror films and bad movies, that may be a one to take a look at. Maybe for the show, maybe not. It's free on Amazon Prime. So, yeah, so Wish Upon if you guys are interested in a funny, bad horror movie. But, oh, yeah. This is a very, very special episode if you're playing this the week after Slender Man. This is your 200th movie from the podcast. I only know that because I'm the one in charge of that. I keep track of that list of all the actors and directors, all that. So, yeah, this is your 200th movie. Congratulations, guys. Have a great day. Keep on. Maybe 200 more movies in the future. Get to the chopper.
How about that?
Yeah, I knew that we were up in the 300, and it was over 350 for episodes.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that we were at 200 on movies.
Right, because the first 3 years we did 0.5 episodes, and we stopped doing that, and now we only do movie episodes. So, yeah, 200. That's arguably more than maybe anybody else in this game. So
I don't know how many the Flophouse has done.
I think they're at like 170 or something like that. So
I think I'm totally going to check out Wish Upon. Thank you for the suggestion.
Yeah, Wish Upon sounds interesting, too. We should.
But I think that we should listen to the first New Jersey again, just the first part before he goes into the.
I don't think we are, Jackie.
Damn it!
You want to hear that? Like, we'll just edit it to where he only calls you awesome and then doesn't throw you under the bus.
Doesn't threaten you with Slender Man death
because he should. He should throw you under the bus because he's right. Fucking Deep Rising was fucking awesome.
Oh, whatever.
You diss on Deep Rising, you're gonna get turned into a tree.
Yeah, he's gonna stab you in the night.
Yeah.
The Slender Man? No, he doesn't. He turns you into a tree.
Oh, well.
I will say, though, that's interesting that Jack B was saying about the Slender Man and how
it is
Abercrombie Jack or whatever jumps off
like
the
that's
school.
a sign, the major sign of a shitty movie. Like, there's no way to make money because you've built this, like, you've built the poster. I mean, you got people, I understand, but you not as much as you want.
Sure.
You've got, people with, seeing the poster and their nipples are getting hard and, oh my God, I fucking love Slender Man. And then you see the trailer and you're like, whoa, that looks intense. And then you go, wait, what? No,
No,
missing?
That's in there. And I think I tried to impress upon that, but maybe I didn't make my point all the way in terms of when I said that it was made in post-production.
Yeah.
Is I think that they basically had about 4 different movies they could have made with what they shot over a 2-week period, and they probably did have like a Final Destination clone in there, and then decided to go with what they had, which was just drivel.
Yeah, yeah. Ugh.
Well, I love the voicemails.
Yep. Keep them coming, guys.
Thank you for voicemailing, even though you threw me out under the bus, and now I have no hair because it's been dragged along the cement, but I still like them.
It's like getting thrown under the pirate ship. You got keelhauled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By a giant octopus and Treat Williams. Deservedly.
And then turned into a tree. We got some streaming do's and don'ts this week. Starting with Grizzly. You know Grizzly, Sam.
Is this the one with Marston? Or is that Grizzly Maze?
James Marston?
Yeah.
No. This is a Jaws cologne, but it's a
grizzly
grizzly
I've
bear.
seen this.
Everybody's seen Grizzly.
Okay. Can't get enough of those golden crisps and crunchy little blonde boys.
Yeah, Jackie thinks that joke was in the movie. We watched it with riff tracks, but she was really drunk. So no, there's not the Teddy Grahams bear or whatever in this movie. But my God, is Grizzly just 100%. I've never seen a movie that is this blatant of a ripoff of any other movie. Even all those Conan clones. Yeah. Grizzly is straight up Jaws on land.
Mm-hmm.
They have an actor that is dressed up like the Jaws guy.
He's dressed like Richard fucking Dreyfuss. And he's shaking his hands and going, "Oh my God, we're going to need a bigger helicopter." But there's the mayor of this resort who's like, "We're not shutting this down for a grizzly attack. It'll be fine. The festival goes on."
Sure.
There's Quint. The helicopter pilot is fucking Quint. And at one point in time, they're sitting around the campfire and he's like, "I'll tell you about a grizzly. You look a grizzly in the eye."
Oh, God damn it.
I mean, it's fucking dead on. What else? There was something else that I was like, really? You can't do that. Oh, the end? They fucking explode. He shoots the grizzly and explodes him.
Yeah, well, you gotta.
Yeah,
copy
and he's
Jaws
stranded now because the grizzly killed the airplane.
Yeah, but that doesn't happen in Jaws. I'm only talking about like direct Jaws. They go exploring in the helicopter and there's adventure music behind them and just cinematically, this is Jaws. And I don't know how fucking Spielberg did not sue them. Like, it made an assload of money. It made $39 million in 1978.
Jesus.
And he didn't sue them. It's Jaws. It's not even like anything else.
It's probably because it's his brother who gave himself a different name.
No, it was some guy named Glenn.
Spielbergo.
No, I think his name was Hidler. Hidler. So I don't think Steven Spielberg's brother did that at all.
Escaped to Brazil.
Yeah,
that's
right.
What I heard.
Yeah. I have to give Grizzly a due just because it's like, wow. There has never been a bigger knockoff than that. And I'd seen it years and years ago, but I guess I was high or something and didn't pay attention to how much it was Jaws, but fuck, it's Jaws.
Yeah, I saw it a long time ago and I also didn't like dissect every sort of moment of Jaws until I was an adult.
Yeah.
I liked Jaws, but there was a point where I decided that I needed to really kind of make sure I knew every goddamn moment in Jaws and what was happening. I watched enough to make a study of Jaws. So I didn't notice how much of a clone it was, but I remember it being super stupid.
It's super stupid. Jackie, where are you at on Grizzly?
I'm going to give it a do.
Yeah.
I especially with the riff tracks because it was
always
so funny. But then even if we would not have watched it with the riff tracks, it would have been riffable enough that and entertaining enough that you're like, what the hell?
And it's just incredible because it exists. It should not exist. Like, this shit should have been shut down immediately.
Yeah.
You want to talk about copyright infringement? Wowie, wow. But yeah, do from me and do from Jackie on Grizzly.
And a do from Sam.
Yeah.
And a post.
It's been, I mean, I laughed at it on VHS. It was funny. It's a super stupid movie.
Yeah. Next, we got one from 86. We also watched this with riff tracks, but it was 2 a.m. last night, so eat shit if you don't like that. We still got it. It's called Terror at 10 Killer. It's an 80s slasher movie. This belongs in the bottom 100. It sucks.
Oh, this was hard. So hard to watch.
It's awful.
If I would not have had booze and tap, there is no way that I would have made it through this movie.
Sam, you're here. Let me ask you this. Do you remember a few months ago we talked about a movie called The Last Slumber Party?
Yeah.
Where it was also a riff tracks. It was a slasher film where there was a doctor who wanted to kill people, but then it was all a fucking dream, or maybe it wasn't a dream. Jackie, you remember that?
Yeah, I do.
Does the monster go ending?
And I said that was one of the worst movies I'd ever seen. Until now.
And then this thing shows up and makes it look like it's written by William Shakespeare.
It's real bad. It's not Mr. Monster Go-Go bad, but fuck, does nothing happen in it.
And if you watch closely of the sassy friend, from the first time she puts on her bikini to the last scene she has it on, her boobs just continually shrink
Somehow
down.
gets smaller as the film progresses.
It is the weirdest thing ever.
It is
It's
weird.
obvious. It's not like, you're a pervert for looking. No. They make it a point to show these excellent cleavaged boobs that look completely fake. And then the last scene, it's like, wow, deflated swimsuit?
Yeah, so maybe they went back and had to reshoot, but it doesn't seem like the type of movie that would care about doing a reshoot.
They lost the pads.
Like, yeah, well, no, she's in a tiny string bikini. There's no pads.
You can pad swimsuits.
A string bikini.
Push up.
No.
Miracle.
Yeah.
Seen it.
No. Yeah. No.
I've watched it in real life and been like, wait, what happened?
I'm leaving.
No, I'm not going to leave. What do I look like? Fucking, yeah, I'm not fucking Johnny Carson. Because he's handsome. Yeah. I'm not Ed McMahon.
Where did your boobs go? That's the question.
That is weird, wild stuff.
I came in here, I saw boobs, and now there's not boobs. Ed, do you see boobs?
I do not, but let's do it anyways.
Yeah.
Ha! I love it.
That's not even what I asked, Ed.
So yeah, like again, slasher. Here's the real fucking shit, and this is why it makes it worse. Is this college student? You know, she basically is Olivia Newton-John, the college student. She goes to the school, but she's got a boyfriend, and her boyfriend's a little too rough.
Well, anybody's too rough if you're Olivia Newton-John because she's a fucking gelfling.
Really? That's where you want to go with domestic violence? That's
I'm not saying. I didn't realize when you're saying rough.
No, rough. He's rough.
Like he beats her?
Yes.
That sucks.
He grabs onto her. He's physically and mentally abusive.
So her friend is like, we got to get you out of here. We're going to take you up to my cabin and get you away from this dude, and you can like spend all summer up there and it'll be cool. Eventually it turns out that she's being stalked by one of the residents up there who murders all of her friends and her boss and whatever, anybody in their way, which is actually only two guys. Two people die in this film, and it takes an hour and a half in a slasher film, so it's extremely boring. But in the end, Biff comes up there to fucking rescue her, and he's the hero figure of the film. Like, the movie says, hey, as long as you're not, you can redeem. You come up here and get her. Come up here and save
your
her.
wife.
Yeah.
You beat her. If somebody else tries to, you kill that son of a bitch.
Right. Well, either way, he doesn't make it. He dies. So that at least is something. But the whole movie is just so misogynistic. It was disgusting. And on top of it, nothing happens.
That's good.
Hey, I liked the perverted old fish guy.
Yeah.
Preacher.
Yeah.
Who brings them fish, trying to be a nice guy, trying to get a little putang.
I stopped by to bring you some trout. Can I come in?
No.
But trout.
Keep it.
Yeah. How long's it been out of the river, old man? Off you go.
Tuesday.
Yeah, so do not. It's fine with riff tracks. It's even not that funny with riff tracks. I hate to say it because it's just so blah.
I'm going to give it a do not.
Yeah, on its own, do not.
It was very slow, and it just,
It's shit.
It was
It is shit. It's shit. It is maddening to me how shit that movie
Human
was.
shit.
Yeah, shit.
Thrown at Danny Glover from apartment windows.
Indeed. Copies of Terror 10 Killer. I'll take the poop.
Yeah, send down some shit, god damn it.
What kind of animal are you? Sam, it's your movie next week. What we doing?
You know what? I really don't know.
God damn it.
I have about 3, and I haven't decided to pull the trigger on one of them.
Great work.
I know that it won't be
coming at you in 3D. All right, check it out next week. Enjoy your week. Get to the chopper. Visit us at www.stinkermadness.com. Follow Stinker Madness on Twitter at Stinker Madness. Please rate and review us on iTunes and Stitcher. Thank you for listening, and get to the chopper.
Did you write this for the intro? There's some predators over there, but we also have to get away from those predators too.
That's pretty good.
No Death Stalker talk in this house.